Hello YouTube, this is going to be my final World of Warcraft roleplay video. We're going to go to the Slaughtered Lamb and talk to some people in there. Try to chase down a little rogue that we find, but tries to hide from us, and then end up at the Pig and Whistle Tavern in Old Town. We'll see what we find there. Hope y'all enjoy. Slaughtered Lamb. That's the other one. So here's a battle standard by a guild. So this is one part I haven't got into. People will sell things. Moonguard main team. Oh, it's interesting. They're very creative. People who RP regularly have an incredibly creative imagination. And he's from the Violet Hour. That is, I follow them on Instagram. They have a bar that is open certain nights of the week in Borealis. Excuse me. I haven't gone because I don't have a character level 80, or I'm not sure what level you'd have to be now that they did the squish, but see here. There's a lot of people here. Okay, this is just a bit early. This is normally absolutely crowded.
Can I help you?
I'm gonna buy myself some I just like the idea of the Dwarven Stout. Do I still have some possibly? No, I don't. Badlands Bourbon. That's what I want. Get about 5 of those. That'll cook my gizzard pretty good. We'll go 10 just because. Oh.
For the Alliance.
Right then, Ark. Well met. Raises his drink in the air before chugging it down. Cheers. Snarlmane just booped Cessia's nose. What's he? Victoria's Secret. Okay, I'm gonna sit down with these people.
I need to get closer.
I'm gonna click on that person. Slash
Sounds
nod to
fine.
them. I don't want to just sit down and possibly be interrupting something. We'll see if she'll reply at all. Sorry, we're having a private discussion at the moment. I'm gonna say no. No problem. Have a good time. Okay. So I try to be kind of like I would in real life, where I don't just go crashing somebody's... Is this the guy? Wow, that's a pretty high level. They vanished. There, I can click on him. Yeah, he's level 60. Wow. Bloody would stare at the wall right in front of him. Who is that? What am I looking at? That looks like an interesting... There it is. There's Bloody. Okay. So, here's one that did this way. Death Lord Bloodboy with crazy characters is who he is in the World of Warcraft game. In the RP side, his name is Bloody. He's a Draenei Death Knight, which that's true also in the game. People will... Little Mallory here. I saw a drunk guy here once. Oh my gosh. Tell me about him. Oh, Bloody's interested. I might belly up to this bar myself and listen to these stories. Who's... Oh, okay. There's a Stormwind Guard. That is Wrangler Wood. What I've got to figure out is how we do the... That might be for some other time. I'm going to have a drink here. So, in TRP here, total RP 3, how would you change your actual name? Is that at first glance? Let me see. I'm not sure. Cloak is missing. Armor emits a bluish glow. I'm not literally sure how you would change your name. Character. Oh, here you go. Names and titles. Okay. So mine is just what the name is. The game has given me. He was able to make it who he wants to be. You can edit this. Race, class. You could put bard. You could put anything in here. You could put Amazon worker if you want. Lives in San Francisco. Whatever you want to do, you can put it. Body shape, round, toothpick. All that stuff you can change. Personality traits. So much. Give me a second to feast. Oh, there he's going to eat. Okay. He might have met the same. We might have met the same drunk guy. He was small, had a long beard. His words were all weird, and he kept yelling at people. That's what Mallory there said about the drunk guy she saw once. I wonder why he had to leave and then come back. Maybe to keep his size up, because he probably has some buffs on him. Valiant Strikes, is he actually that tall? Yeah, hugely well fed, size increased by 30%. So he has a food buff on him that makes him that large. I saw someone with a Sethrak toy or something like that. There, he nodded at me.
Uh-huh.
Bloody nodded at me. I said, my stuff's not in there? Oh, I nodded. Okay. Mallory said, he was very mean. Rosser stares you down. Okay, I'll look away then. And see what he does. I'll take a drink. I'm gonna do a slash emote. Takes a drink, shifting uneasily. So if you see what I mean here, he stares me down. A lot of people come across rather pretty forceful. I'm not sure how else to say it. You would never see this. Never is too strong of a word. You'd rarely see it in real life. But hey, Sarah. Tyan Monastery is in the Jade Forest. Okay, thank you. That's from a long time ago. Trying to learn to watch my chat. I should put that over in front here where I can see it more easily. Are you still there, Sarah? Yeah, there she is. Thanks for stopping by. This is pretty interesting. We got a little bit of RP going on here in Stormwind. Okay, Here's another. Oops. I have Snooper. So when I mouse over, I think Snooper comes with Listener. I'm not sure where it shows up. But if I mouse over Mallory, 5 minutes ago she said, I saw a drunk guy here once. He was small, had a long beard, his words were all weird, and he kept yelling at people. He was very mean. And she pointed, oh, she pointed at me. What's my favorite color? Asked me what my favorite color is. I been standing here for a long time, not doing anything. I said, oh, blue. Bloody is curious what Mallory's up to. She says, blue is good. I'm gonna ask, may I ask your favorite color? I'll click on her so my face actually looks at her. Hers is gold. Oh, wow. Favorite. I've honestly never heard of that as a favorite color. You two are chatting on here. Broke your ankle, Sarah? Oh no. Okay. I got somebody else trying to talk to me. Yes, I have heard of gold. I have some, actually. Instead of saying what Bloody said, because I don't know his name, I haven't asked him, I'm going to say, but what the tall critter said about favorite colors. Because he said, I click on him, he said, indeed, not many choose gold as their favorite color. Yellow is my least favorite color. This other guy over here, which I can't... Where's he at? This Rassic tall critter goes by Mallory. I'm going to ask... You... That's okay. Okay, so he told me the tall critter goes by Mallory. I can see that Mallory is a little one. I'm not acting that way. I'm assuming... Now I'm having to tell him, you said the tall critter, tall one was Mallory. He said, no, wait, this is Mallory. I said, I'm going to say, oh, my apologies. I can't spell that. I'm going to have to wing it. Just let it go. Slash LOL slash emote laughs nervously. Bloody emoted, certain the human is drunk. Bloody smiles at you. I'm gonna... Okay. So the small elf is Mallory. Okay. So the small elf is Mallory, correct? I'm gonna slash question her. Indeed, the priestess. Oh, wow. I'm gonna say, let's see, I wanna say something about feeling safe, or, I do feel safer near a priestess. Okay, and now I'm gonna click on him. And who may you be? Slash emote looking slash emote here looking at, oh, tall guy, okay. Not, oh, not tall critter. See what happens here. I'm gonna take another drink here, keep this screen just a little bit fuzzy. Bloody eyes you up and down. My name is Lamenton. Just call me Lem. So when you look at him, he no, not Lamonton. Lamenton. Type E. Trying to say I'm sour. Do I seem sour, Mallory? Slash chuckle. Oops. He shrugged. I don't know. This is kind of how it is. You just hang out. I guess I haven't done it consistently enough to have like established a friendship or anything. I now know Tall Guy and Mallory here, so if I keep coming back to the Slaughtered Lamb, you have to kind of pay attention to where you're at and meet them. I can now walk up and use their actual names. Not Bloody. He didn't give me his name. So there's one other. We've got 10 more minutes here. Thinking about going over to Old Town. There's a bar over there that had a very interesting. What is it you do, Lem? Oh, he's talking to me. I honestly don't know how to do this because people This one here, they hummed as she stood up. Let me get his advice. He's a renderer. He knows more about the magic stuff. Magic and shit, maybe. So, I don't know how to do both of those things together. Let's see here. /E. Let's see here. What do I do? A little of this and that. Not exactly employed. Razorus stares at him for a long period of time. Is that him?
Good tidings.
So I'll greet him with a hearty hello. I'm gonna tell him I kill Murlocs in Westfall. That's not capitalized, right? Sell anything useful I find. Corpse dog thing was in the way. What was that? Okay, so what? Oh, this is someone we saw at the beginning of the stream. Everything back in my house in Hyjal. I meant to let. Wow. Okay. So making life decisions. What realm? Realm, I'm on Moonguard. I'm on Moonguard. It's usually best for the Alliance. There's more Alliance. They say you get more Alliance RP. But it's not as high quality usually as the Horde. Okay. Buddy says, I do not enjoy fighting Murlocs. They always come in numbers. Click him again and say... True. I was raised around them. So it's... I'm going to say I'm somewhat used to them. I have honed my skills to deal with them. Used to killing them. Yes, but as a kid, used to avoiding used to their ways. Okay, so I like myself. Yeah. Let's see here. I can handle a Murloc. Okay. Don't ask for help with dragons or the Scourge. Sorry. Okay. So Mallory's over there talking to Zaldor. And what had she said? So she walked up to him and said, I like your mask. You said red was her favorite. Okay, so... Wow. She likes to remember them. Blood says, I do not require of your aid as of yet. He smiles. Okay. I'm gonna head out and we'll try that other one. I'm gonna salute him. Okay, Bloody would keep overhearing Talathan on the other side of the tavern, says. I'm gonna look away. Flash. I don't know how to do those where I can emote and talk at the same time. I'm not sure how this works. Okay, so Bloody just saluted me. Rask salutes me with respect. I didn't type my salute right. There we go. That's one of the things it can get slow, very slow in the RP if someone mistypes or they can't figure out their story, so. Now we'll go out here. Getting some more people gathering. That's a cool transmog. Wow. Huh. Alright. I'm still a little bit drunk. There they were! Okay, they went inside. I'm finding them.
Right outside.
No, they went inside. I watched them. I am finding this little guy. So I'm not sure. I know they're high enough level they can see me. See what this we find here. They could have hidden anywhere in there. I don't think they'd come down here to hide. I'm gonna clear it out though. That is a warrior. Not sure what she's doing down here. Oh wow, I didn't realize there was this. Oh my goodness, how low does this go? This is insane. Surely they didn't come down this far. I still gotta explore this though. I did not know there was this in the back of a tavern in Stormwind. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. This is a full-on crypt. Okay, they didn't go down this far. They're somewhere up top there. I'm gonna see if I can flush them out before. I can't believe I hit them like 3 times. Oops, just burned myself. So much for the nice hair. Where did that guy go? There is no upstairs here. Ah! That makes me want to level up. They might beat us if they're a few levels above me. I can't believe that happened. They were just like right there. Okay, so here we have some people out watching the sunset. All Z so we can enjoy the sunset a little bit here. We got Troublefoot. I'm sure he's a good guy. Ship's heading off. Now that one's just getting here. But the one that goes to... Oh my, I don't even know where these ships go to. I'm not Alliance. I guess that tells you where my allegiance stands. Why won't that tell me what's going on there? It's just a sign. Alright. Oh, look at that. That's a turtle! I've got to get me some of this. Yeah, careful, horse. Would you look at that thing? Wow. Okay, so more and more people are gathering. Those are completely ungilded there. Wow. Those are some incredible transmogs too. So, when you can, you don't want to walk through people. That's kind of part of the roleplay courtesy. Here we got somebody fishing. Where am I going? Over here to Old Town. Oh, wow. This is Stormwind Guard. Nope. Rose and Raven Co. Take your time. Take your time. That is an exquisite mount. I want that. What is that? Court Sin Runner? That is an amazing looking horse. Alright. Let's get over here to... I went the wrong way. Hang on. Let's check that one other and then I'll end the stream for today. But that kind of gives a good idea of how it works to RP. A lot of people in my reading and research are reluctant to start because they might do it wrong, and it's your own story, so you can't really do it wrong. You do kind of... for myself, I had to let go of my imagination and just make something up. Where does he live? My story is Lamentin lives here in Westfall on... I had it down one of these islands over here, and that was why I told Tall Guy that I kill murlocs, because going to and from my home, I have to deal with murlocs every time, because that's what's out there. My backstory that I had made up for him, which apparently got deleted when I reinstalled WoW and everything, was that I was an orphan from when I could remember, and I worked in the dead mines. I was captured by the Defias Brotherhood and was forced to work in the dead mines, and escaped them eventually as a rogue, and now I just kind of live on my own doing this and that. Honest Blades, Pig and Whistle. Let's go see who's in here. The Morales Company has someone on the outside. He's not in here. there was this huge Kultiran warrior that would come in here, yell about the dogs, always be completely pissed drunk.
Hi, how are you?
It was really interesting coming in here when that was my first foray into it. There isn't much happening here right now. Maybe later at night there would be, because right now there's literally no one in here. They got rats running around, so it's more of the shabby side of town. But all right, well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank y'all for watching, and looking forward to putting this up on YouTube, and hopefully that'll go well. Give you an idea of how this stuff works, and be streaming this every Saturday night. I think I'll be making this more of a late stream. Started at 7 Central. Wasn't much going on, so I might have to start this at 8 or 9, something like that. So thank you all, and I'll catch you. I'll be around Monday doing some Minecraft stuff. Good night.